Hi Goa Flowers, I'm Anita Goa and welcome to this week's full moon practice. This is a practice you can do anytime during the month, but it particularly is helpful during the full moon, as the full moon is about letting go. So in this practice we're going to be doing a moving meditation as well as a little bit of a seated and lying down meditation, and just breathing and practicing letting go of stuff that doesn't serve us anymore or any longer. So all you need for this practice are 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have 2 yoga blocks, use a stack of books or maybe a little Step Kids IKEA stool if you have that, or a little table, whatever you have where you can elevate your elbows for our first position. And then maybe a meditation pillow or a rolled up blanket or just a regular pillow. Anything that can elevate your hips and get you comfy in your seat. All right, I hope that you enjoy the practice. Let's get started. Okay, for our first position, we're going to be in a child's pose position, which is going to stretch our triceps, open our chest and our shoulders. So it's a little bit of a back bend in it, as well as a forward bend. So you're going to take your 2 blocks and you're going to put them on the highest level, or you can keep them on the medium level or the lower level too. I'm going to keep them on the highest level. And then you have to make sure that your hips are back by your heels and that you can bend forward and place your elbows on top of the blocks. And make sure that you can keep your head right in between the blocks. So your arms are about shoulder distance apart. So draw your chest forward, work your palms together, and then from here, you're going to send your head right in between the arms. And you might have to adjust yourself a little bit, bringing the arms a little bit further forward, so maybe you're a little bit more on your triceps. But make sure that your hips can relax back into your heels. And that you're now in a position where you can breathe fully in. You can exhale fully out. You can either keep your fingers pointing up, or you can work your thumbs right in between your shoulder blades, so your fingers are pointing a little bit more back. That's going to intensify the stretch through your triceps. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. Let your head hang and shake it a little bit side to side, maybe up and down, just gently. So it helps you release tension in your head, in your neck, in your shoulders. Maybe even stick your tongue out and do the lion's roar. And release, just to release any tension in your jaw. So as you're breathing, fill up your entire back body, inflate on your inhale. And then on your exhale, empty it out and deflate. Keep repeating that. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Just one more time. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. And then we're gradually going to come out of this position. Just move the arms forward if your thumbs were in between the shoulder blades. Draw up through the abdomen, lift your head. And then you can move one hand at a time to the floor. And then push the floor away from you, almost like you're doing a little cat stretch, to gradually come up into hero pose or virasana. And lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, palms together in front of your heart. Feel that your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your pelvis. If this is an uncomfortable position to be in, sit on the blocks. So I had us in this child's pose position because it opens up the chest, it opens up the heart, opens up the shoulders. It's a child's pose that gets us closely connected to ourselves. Child's pose is Balasana in Sanskrit. And Balasana actually means a strength pose, which is interesting. What does strength have to do with child's pose? The reason is it takes a certain amount of strength, I would say quite a lot of strength, to be vulnerable and to allow yourself to open up. And that can be on so many, many, many different levels that we need to open ourselves up. But in the process of opening ourselves up, we have to let go. And this has to do with vairagya, which is non-attachment. I talked about that in a few Philosophy Fridays, and I'll link those videos below so you can check those out if you haven't. But forward bends have all to do with letting go. And backward bends have to do with opening ourselves up. So as we open ourselves up, before we can do that, before one door can open, another door usually has to close. It's the same thing. So that's what this practice is about. We're going to be doing some moon salutations, which is all about forward bending and backward bending. Exhaling on the forward bend, inhaling on the backward bend. So just gently draw your chin into your chest, bowing down to the highest place within you. Draw in, trust yourself. Whatever it is that you're feeling for some reason. Just be aware of it. Just integrate it into your breath. And recognize that it's a process to let go. It doesn't happen in just one session. It might not even happen in a week or a month. It might take years to let go. Depends on how attached you are to that one thing. So if you have 10 things or 100 things on your list, just choose one thing right now. What's at the top of the list? And then keep breathing. Visualize as you're exhaling that you're letting it go. And then as you're inhaling, you're allowing yourself to open yourself up to bring in something else that will serve you better. And lift your chin. And just open your eyes. Good. And we're going to come forward into a downward facing dog. Arms are shoulder distance apart. Legs are hip distance apart. And just keep your heels off the floor. Draw your sitting bones to the ceiling. Drop your head. And just make a little sound if that feels good. And then gently step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. And you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. So keep your feet together We're going to hook the right thumb on top of the left. Inhale, lift up, and we're going to arch back just as far as we can inhale. And then exhale, softly fold over your thighs. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, lift and step the right foot back to an Anjaneyasana. Lower the knee to the floor, sweep the arms to the side and up. Then exhale, lower the fingertips to the floor, step right foot forward and fold over your thighs again. Softly drop your head. Lift your heels, separate the knees, stretch the arms out in front of you, squeeze the thighs towards each other, drop your head. Balasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back. Anjaneyasana, lower the left knee to the floor, sweep the arms to the side and up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog if that feels good. You can keep the knees on the ground, just move your head side to side very slowly. And then exhale to downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward to a low lunge, roll the shoulders open. And then exhale the left foot forward to a deep squat. Inhale, bend the knees, Prapadasana, balancing chair. Palms together in front of your heart. Straighten the arms up. And then squeeze the inner thighs, straighten the legs out. Keep a focal point in front of you. And namaste, exhale. Other side, hook left thumb on top of the right. Inhale, lift up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back, Anjaneyasana. Lower the left knee to the floor. Sweep the arms to the side and up. Feel the rib cage lifting up out of the hips. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, Balasana, lift heels, separate the knees, stretch the arms and the torso forward. Squeeze the thighs against your waist. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, Anjaneyasana, easy, lift and open, Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, send that heart to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog, yogi's choice. Gaze over the shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, deep squat. Inhale, balancing chair, Prapadasana 1. Prapadasana 2, straighten the arms up. Inhale, straighten the legs out. Exhale, namaste. Now try to remember, hook the right thumb on top of the left. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, Balasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left foot back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, downward dog. Into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. In baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. In, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, Prapadasana 1. Exhale, Balasana 2. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, left thumb on top of the right. Exhale, forward fold. In, left foot back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, Balasana. Exhale, forward fold. In, right foot back, Anjana. Exhale, downward dog. In, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. In, baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, right foot, deep squat. Inhale, Balasana 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, straighten those legs. Exhale, namaste. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, hook right thumb on top of the left. Exhale, try to remember. In, right foot back. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, Balasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, down dog. In, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. In, baby cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left. Inhale, balancing chair. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, namaste. Last one. Inhale, left thumb on top of the right. Exhale, forward fold. In, left foot back, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, left foot forward fold. Inhale, Balasana. Exhale, fold. In, right foot back, Anjana. Exhale, downward dog. Into plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. In, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. In, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. In, balancing chair. Exhale, straighten the arms up. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, namaste. Beautiful. Just open your feet so they're hip distance apart. Turn your palms to face the ceiling. Just adjust yourself, close your eyes. Notice how you feel. Try to lift your toes off the floor, root down into your feet. Draw in and up through the pelvic floor, lower belly. Feel the heart lifted. Feel the lungs open, expanded. Feel your shoulders drop down a few notches away from the ears. Just head over the shoulder, moving easily. Shoulders over the pelvis and pelvis over the feet. And just notice the swinging and the swaying as your eyes are closed and your nervous system is working perfectly. Just notice how you feel just having moved for a few minutes. Forward and backward, forward and backward. Opening and closing, opening and closing, all connecting the breath with the movement. Very organic, no forcing, just allowing the movement to happen as it can happen at this moment. And then work your palms together in front of your heart. Beautiful. We're going to sit down. Ah, does that feel good, right? Just moving a little bit, connecting with the breath. And just notice now, as you're sitting in this comfortable cross-legged position on your meditation pillow, regular pillow, or a blanket, elevating your hips, keeping head over the shoulders and shoulders over the pelvis, allowing the knees to drop down to the floor. Try to soften your quads so that you get some release through the inner thighs and through your hip flexors. Those moon salutations just opened up the front body, they opened up the back body. If you feel now that you would like to give yourself, a little twist, feel free to do so, but there's no need. Your palms can be facing down or your palms can be facing up. Whatever feels good to you at this point, just use your intuition. Try them on both and notice what feels right. Now just notice the difference between sitting in this position now compared to in the beginning. Doesn't it feel different? Does it feel more open? Like there's circulation, there's movement happening inside. Something is flowing, something is moving. Doesn't that lead you to believe that there is no reason really to get stuck? That when we get stuck, we are just attached to things, unwilling, maybe consciously or consciously, to let go. And the more we recognize that, the more aware we are of our attachments, the more challenging we find it to let go, the more we hold on, the tighter we become. Things stagnate. We might not be moving forward in the direction where it is we want to really go. Maybe for that reason. So in this meditation, I just wanted to show you in a very simple way how you can move and breathe, doing a moving meditation, integrate this stuff that you want to let go of. And then come into a seated quiet place, continuing to stay connected to your breath, but quieting down even further, drawing in, and grounding yourself into this moment, breathing and trusting that it's okay to let go. You have the strength. Allow yourself to maybe be vulnerable enough to open yourself up to what it is you need to integrate, what it is you need to let go of, so you can let go and move forward. It's not easy. But try not to complicate it either. Just consistent practice. Be compassionate towards yourself. Allow yourself time. But be consistent. Be persistent. Feel free to sit here a little bit longer if you want to, or you can go into a Shavasana position. And so very gently roll yourself down to the floor. Separate your legs. I like to have a pillow behind my head. Adjust your pelvis. Flip your feet open to the side. Turn your palms to face up. And just sigh. It's a wonderful, wonderful release. Cry if you need to. Just try not to hold back. Allow your belly to expand when you inhale. And then let your belly go back to normal as you exhale. Inhale, let your belly expand. Exhale, let your belly go back to normal. Inhale, let it expand. And exhale, let it go back to normal. Just keep repeating that. Just keep your mouth slightly open. Not too open, but slightly so your lips can feel soft. Soften your jaw. Soften that space between the eyebrows as well as your forehead. And allow your eyeballs to soften. Letting yourself getting more and more relaxed. Allowing yourself to drop further and further into the floor and feeling the support from the floor, from the earth. You probably have much more support than what you think you do. Allow yourself to stay open to receiving that support. So feel free to stay longer, however long you need. When you're ready to come up, start to wiggle your toes and fingers, deepen your breath. Just work your legs together and draw your non-dominant leg in first, the leg that you wouldn't naturally draw in, then your dominant leg in second. Roll over to your right side. I'm going to go to my left because of my mic, and then push yourself up to a seated position. Come back to your meditation pillow. Palms together in front of your heart. Just keep your eyes closed. On the subject of non-attachment vairagya, I saw a scale. On one end of the scale it said, never give up. On the other end of the scale it said, always let go. Never give up the practice. And just keep letting go. Keep letting go. So you can open yourself up to the infinite, infinite potential possibilities that are already there in front of you, probably right now, but maybe there's something blocking it. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope that this meditation can be helpful and serve you in some shape or form. I wish you only the best. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and let me know in the comment box below how it felt. I went pretty slow today, but it feels really good just to go slow and to breathe. And it's the best way to release. We can't release when we're speeding, right? We know that intellectually, but sometimes we forget. Anyway, I am glad to remind myself, and hopefully you too. Bye.